Greetings everyone, Pockets here, back again playing some more EVE Online, once again on Kel, and we're going to do some more Gala sites today, but I have been getting a request to try a Vexer, and get a Vexer that should be able to run these sites put together, and so I have one fitted that I think might work, and we're going to give it a try here today, and here we go. So this is the Vexer. Highs are 4x 250mm railgun 2s. Could probably meta these down, but I want to have the 2s in case I need to switch to T2 ammo. Shouldn't be an issue. A 10 meganewton afterburner 2, again meta this if you need the room. A Republic Fleet medium cap battery. Regular standard type 2 was too big, wouldn't fit. And the meta ones didn't give enough boost and I couldn't get a stable build. And I have a feeling I'm going to need to be stable and run my Repper the whole time. 2 Capra Charger 2, so this is our medium slot layout. Damage control 2. This just gives us a bit of buffer throughout. We could swap this out for a energized adaptive nanomembrane, but it gives us the same bonus. So if I could give the Tech 2 a try, it gives us some extra boost in the structure if we ever get there. Shadow Serpentis Armor Explosive ×2 for the hardeners. Corlin C-type medium armor repair. I tried to fit just a standard Tech 2 in here and it just took up too much room, so we need to splurge for the big one. A magnetic field stab 2. Depending on what you want to do, you could swap this out for a drone damage instead. But this gives us 220 DPS on our railguns, which is what we're going to be probably using to take out cruisers. I kind of have an idea how I want to run this. So I'm going to go with this for now. If I find that the turrets don't work so well, I'll swap it out for a drone damage control and see how that works. Ancillary Current Router 2. I tried a Tech 1, just not quite enough power grid to fit everything. Again, if I meted the guns down, we may not need this. We'll see. Medium Capacitor Control Circuit, the final thing to get us cap stable. Without it, we're only at like 6 minutes, which isn't long enough to run the site. So I want to try a stable build first. If it feels like we're over tanked, I'll drop this for another defensive mod of some sort probably. And an explosive nano pump to get our explosive resistance in the armor up to like 86%. I'd like to get the kinetic up a bit, but well, let's just see here. If we drop this, yeah, we lose like 11% if we drop it, so we don't want to do that. We could try dropping this, but that lowers our DPS too much, so I think I'm going to try the fit as it is. Again, this is a first run, I've never tried it, but I think it's going to work. For the drones, I've gone with 10 Valkyrie 2s. I went with 2s right now because they're cheaper and I'm a little bit broke. So we went with Valkyrie 2s. We have to watch them, but I have 10, so as I pull them in, if they get attacked, I can pull one in and pull out a fresh one. And just some salvage drones. I'm going to try salvaging the site, at least the first one, to see what we get for salvage, if it's worth salvaging. I doubt it, but we're going to give it a try just because I run a lot of these sites and I'd like to be able to get some little bit more out of them if I can. And so that's that. Also, lights are pretty useless. I find mediums are fine. This is a standard Vexer. And yeah, we're going to go with the Caldari Navy Antimatter, which I already have a bunch of. So let's go ahead and buy this baby. It says 177 million, but we'll see just on buy orders. Yeah, on sell orders it's about 186. But I can drop a little bit here. Let's drop the ammo. And let's drop the T2 damage control because I have one of those as well. So almost 200 million if you buy it outright. So a 200 million Vexer. The nice thing with this is it should run other sites just fine, like other event sites. You just swap out your... The only thing would be this. You'll be replacing the rig every time, maybe. Although it is nice to fill that explosive hole because it is weak in the armor. But definitely swapping these 2 armor hardeners out for whichever rats we're doing this week or during the event. But we'll build it for the Gala and we'll see how it goes and we'll tweak as we go along. Stack all this, put these in. We'll go with antimatter for now, we'll see how this works. And yeah, so the plan, for the first site at least, is we are going to run the drones to take out frigates in the beginning, and guns too. But we're going to try to keep the DPS, the frigates, off of us, the webs. So I'd like to try that. I know I said it's the best strategy seems to be ignore it. I've been trying the... Oops, I didn't set my waypoint. I know I have to go here. We're just going to head to... I'll show you this. I'm going to head home. But we're going to add a jump in the... this is so what I usually do when I'm getting a new ship from Dodixie, or when I'm dropping off, when I'm selling stuff on Dodixie, I will add Malevelon as a waypoint, so it's kind of on the way, and optimize the route. and we'll just sort of hit all along. That's a dead end system that I like to stop in. And we're just going to run Gala sites all along the way. I'm going to see, hopefully we can get one that's not contested, but we'll get a good test out of it here. These in the Valkyrie. And so the idea is to launch the Valkyries and let them do their job. The Tech 2s do a tiny bit more damage for me because I do have the specialization skill giving a slight boost to DPS. So it's got the same base damage as the Navy ones. They have less hit points, so we'll have to be more careful, and we'll probably lose a bunch more. But we'll see what we do here. If we keep them on the frigates, it shouldn't be too bad, because the frigates like to stay close. And we can run everything full blast, so we're just going to sort of, come on. We'll see here, this one's probably got someone in it, but that happens. And we are thermal and kinetic damage, which, I mean, it's nice that the kinetic is higher, but we should be doing explosive kinetic, so it's going to be a bit rough. Again, we probably could have focused on a drone boat, but it's alright. If nobody's in here, we'll do them. As usual for me, I don't contest sites, so if I come in and someone's already started it, I'll move on. If I get there first and someone comes in, I will race. I mean, it's my site, but I don't go and steal sites. That's just not how I roll. Nope, nothing here. That's amazing. And we are going to have to keep a little tight because we only shoot out to 31. I think we'll set our default orbit to 10,000. And again, we'll do our best to keep the frigates off of us, keep the webs under control. And let's do this, baby. Let's turn these on. That'd be fantastic. Okay, in orbit. And afterburner. Lock everything up. Launch Valkyries. Let's get started on these frigates. We should be able to track them okay with the guns. I mean, railguns in close sucks. They're not going to track that great. You can see we're missing them. We're almost into armor already, but that's okay. Yep. Okay. We'll just watch our drones in case we need to pull them in. Let's just turn our rep on since we can run it continuously. We got to be careful because it does rep at the end of the cycle, unlike the shields on our last Gnosis videos. So let's just see how this baby does. I'd really rather not lose it. If it doesn't work, I'd rather, sell it. But okay, so no webs. That's good. We'll get a bit of a speed. Let's turn that on. We can get some speed going here. That'll help us tank a bit. And we'll just watch for more frigates. And let's just wipe everything out. See how this fares. So we are hitting it. I think the 200 is from our guns. We're shooting into a heavy thermal resist though, so we're not getting near the DPS. Ooh. Our rep is doing a pretty decent amount. This Gila's going to race us, but that's okay. We'll just try to whittle these guys down just a wee bit. And we'll just see how this goes. Yeah, this is not working at all. Even at 86% resist. But we do have a heavy load of frigates here, so that might not be helping too much either. If we can get them down, or not frigates, cruisers. If we can get the cruisers down, we might get ahead of things here. Are we getting help? Can't tell him. I can't see where he is. There he is over there. I don't see drones. He might just be sitting waiting for the final boss. We're going to have to lock up these guys as quick as we can and get them off of us. Looks like maybe we're getting ahead here. So what we'll do is I'll put our guns on this guy, and we'll use our drones on the frigates. He left. That's perfect. This guy's outside of our range here, so we'll have to wait till we come around. That's one of the problems. So we could switch to Iridium and shoot out to this distance. Actually, there was one that was within range, so let's switch back. Good thing these don't take long to switch ammo, which is nice. And we'll take this guy out with these. Let's see if we can get these drones on some of these frigates here. There we go, there's one coming. Some more cruisers too, so we're going to start taking damage here in a minute. But our tank has kind of recovered. I'm sorry, I'm spinning the zoom in, zoom out. Let's wait for that one gun to drop since the drones have them almost down. There we go. We're about to get webbed here. But, doing pretty good on these cruisers, so that's not bad. Let's lock these guys up. You can see we're starting to take a bit of damage. We're definitely going to be hurting if we get a battleship, I think. Though if we can keep the webs off, we may not be too bad. This one's taking damage, so we'll pull him in. And as soon as he gets in, we'll pull the other one out. That guy's within our range. Actually, we should hit this one with guns. And we'll pull a fresh one out. And that's why we have extras. So that works pretty good. I really don't think we're going to be able to take a battleship unless we can keep the webs completely off of us. Which means this guy needs to be locked up. Drones are going to help us kill that guy, that's fine. Get this guy targeted. Yeah, it's actually not doing too bad. We're staying alive anyway. Let's shoot that guy, let's get the drones on this guy. Watch them to make sure they're not dying. Target this guy. And we're just going to try to keep the site as clear as we can. There's some webs, we need those gone, baby. We're about to start dropping speed here when that web... There it goes, you can see it. Oh, did we get him? We got him. Beautiful, let's put some guns on this guy. That guy's gonna web us, that's okay. Watch for our speed to drop. One web's not so bad. Because it's only... come on, no. Doesn't tell us the percentage, but... So we lose a little bit of speed. But as long as we don't get heavily webbed, we should be okay. And we're definitely going to have to orbit the boss whenever the boss spawns. So we'll get rid of the webs. The new frigate has joined us. And we'll give our tank some time to get genned here. Drone's there. That's fine, we can do that. There's the boss here. We'll focus him down and see what we can do. It's a cruiser, so we'll just watch for this guy to get in close. And pray that this guy can't hit us too well. He's missing us completely, so that's good. Oh, that's the Valkyrie missing him. There he is for like... Whew. That's hurting. That's hurting. We're not getting him down all that fast. Looks like our drones are finally hitting him. Yeah, I definitely don't think we can do a battleship in this thing. We're actually taking some serious damage now. Nope, we're not going to be able to do it. Nope, this ain't going to work. Okay, so this fit does not work. Let's see if we can get our drones in. I'm going to have to sell this. Let's warp out of here. Eee! Yeah. Please. He hits us one more time. We're going to take a fair chunk here. Should have turned off my afterburner. Go. Okay, we got out. Just barely. Okay, so that did not work. Alright, so still can't find a cruiser that works. That was a 200 mil cruiser with as much tank as I could get into it. I mean, it's not much more I could do for tanking this thing, so I don't think it's going to be viable in this manner. Alright guys, and I am back in Dodixie, and I think I've come up with a shield fit that might do it for us if my strategy works out. I'm just going to go into simulation mode so we can see the actual numbers. Play around with them, come on. Alright, so I swapped out the hybrid turrets in the high, even though we aren't bonus for autocannons. I put 4 times dual 180mm scout autocannons. I'm hoping this will be sufficient to allow us to take out the webbing frigates. If the frigates aren't webbing us, I'm going to ignore them. If they're webbing us, they should be in range of these autocannons. So we got decent tracking on these. And they're basically meant just to take out frigates. We do get 98.7 DPS, 97.4 with reload. So we'll see how that works. I've never actually used these dual autocannons, so that'll be interesting. And I fit a passive tank, so we have a large shield extender 2, an explosive and kinetic shield extender, or shield deflection fields. I couldn't get a Dreadgarista's explosive. And I couldn't see if there's anything else on the market. We should check that, but if we put the Dreadgaristas here, we end up with cap stable. So it's this Tech 2 that's putting us out of stability, but we do need it. I think 25 minutes will be long enough. And a 10 meganewton monopropellant afterburner so that we can also be closer to stable. 2 times shield power relay 2s to bring our passive regen up a bit. 3 drone damage amplifier 2s. And 3 core defense field purgers in the rigs. Let's just take a quick look at the market and see what we can find for explosive hardeners. Maybe there is something we can fit there that'll make us cap stable. Just because it would be nice just to not have to worry about it. And I don't know how long this thing's going to take to actually run the sites. Now, I'm still worried. I honestly don't think we're going to have much luck versus, so we could do a Kaldari Navy. Or Dominion. Wonder what the difference are. Let's take a look. 55. So if we go here, And we put the Caldari one in there. We are cap stable. Okay, let's buy one of those. Where's my market? Yeah. And we're going to buy one of the Caldari ones. They're not that expensive. I mean, they're a little expensive, but not that much. And that'll make us cap stable, which will make me a little happier. Alright. So, that's a Caldari Navy explosive deflection field and a Dread Charissa's kinetic field. 78 and 73%. I'm hoping that's enough with our speed. We can get up to 550 meters per second. So I'm going to warp in at 15 orbit, use the drones against the cruisers and the frigates, and just basically keep the webbing frigates off of us as much as possible. You know what I didn't do? I have to actually switch it in my not simulated. And let's undock, and let's go find a site. Make sure I got my ammo loaded and drones, same as before. Yep. Beautiful. And off we go. Alright. Oh, crap. I meant to warp in at... Damn it. I meant to warp in at 10. But I'm not paying attention because there's so many pretty animations. I haven't flown a Vexer in a while. I flew a Vexer in ABSU for a little bit while I was in Nullsec, but it's been months since I've been in a Vexer, and I do like them. Especially with the Headhunter skin. Good stuff. We're going to set our default orbit to... I think it's already at 10, but we're going to go to 15k. And we're going to hope for the best here. We'll orbit this for now. And we have 3. That's going to be some webbing. So let's just get us orbiting. Get things locked up. Get our Valkyries into space. And the webs are already on us, so... Brakes are on. Let's get these guys taken care of. I see them firing here. Oh, he's dead already. Okay. Sweet. Just on this side now. Oh, that looks so cool. Okay, let's see how our tank's doing. We're getting down there. Let's get these guys dead. Actually, let's get this thing dead with the drones. Let the drones do their work. And we'll try and pick off anything that's webbing us will die. Sorry about the sniffles. This cold just will not go away. And we'll have to just keep an eye on our drones and we'll pull them in as they take damage and swap them out for fresh ones. Fresh drone. Let's pull you in. We've got another Weber on us here. So that seems to be doing alright. We're not taking down the Webbers too fast, but our speed is going fine. We're now orbiting. We're still taking a lot of damage. Let's just zoom out here. We need to focus fire with our drones. Let's get this guy pulled in. Let's get a new fresh one pulled out. Make sure they are on focus fire. Why aren't they focusing these things down? Oh, okay. Let's return all our drones for a second. Let's peel off this last Weber. So we are hitting them. We're going fast enough that they're now missing us. So if we can keep them missing us long enough. Alright. 1, 2, 3. Let's get that guy shot down now. He's webbing us. Just took a couple big hits there, but that's okay. We're just going to try it. I don't think this is going to work. I'm just looking at the numbers, and once that battleship shows up, unless we can keep the webs peeled, we're going to take some hits. We're going to have to make this longer. Can't shoot that guy. We can shoot this one, though, before he decides to web us. No, gotta get you on the cruisers, guys. Alright. We're doing okay, though. It's holding. The guy's now webbing us, so that's fine. This guy's in... He's too far away. He's kind of fighting the drones here. So that's fine. It is taking us a while to kill these frigates, but if we can just keep them peeled off, I think we'll be okay. This guy's coming into range now, so we'll be able to switch to him here in a moment. Maybe he's coming in to get us. So let's swap it out. Try to start shooting him now. We are holding at about 2/3. And now that we're not being webbed down. Now if we get heavily webbed, if we get one of those spawns where we get like, or you don't control it and we get 12 webs on us, we're going to be screwed. But we're doing okay here. And at the speed we're going, small hit from the cruiser, small hit from the cruiser, big hit from the cruiser. There's a new potential webber. And we're just using fusion rounds because if they're close enough to web us, they're close enough to be shot with the high damage ammo. Can probably actually reach him pretty soon here. Here he comes. Wipe him out. Get him. I would have liked to fit slightly bigger cannons, but I think these are going to be the best way to take out the frigates. They're kind of like rapid light missiles, I guess. Similar purpose. There's another frigate coming. He got a web on us. First one did. But we'll see. And we're going to watch. There he is, right there. We need this guy dead. We're going to stay out here. We're going to orbit at current and send the drones in. And we're going to shoot you because you're webbing us. Now we're going to watch our shield. Yeah, we're taking lots. If we can get that web off of us. We got 2 more potential webbers coming in too. Holy smokes. This isn't going to work, is it? Alright, we got to get out of here. This isn't working. We couldn't get that webber off of us. We're going to try it anyway. I don't care. Get him. Just maybe, just maybe. No, this is too much. Too much. Can't do it. This fit did not work either. That's going to be it. Let's GTFO. Wow. Go. Uh-oh. I may have waited too long. Go. Get me out of here, boys. Oh. Okay, I think I made it. Okay. So that didn't work either. That's 2 fits. An active armor tank and a passive speed tanking Vexer, and the webs just all of it just keeps it so you can't really make it work. I'm going to leave that video here. I'm going to keep looking for something that'll work. We may have to up to a Vexer Navy, but that kind of defeats the purpose. I could try something maybe with a heavy missile caracal, maybe, but I just honestly think Gila or battle cruiser. Most battle cruisers we should be able to get to run these sites. We saw the Gnosis. You should be able to do that with similarly with like a Drake or a Ferox or a Hurricane. Hurricane not quite so much. May have to go to an armor tank on a Hurricane, but there you go. So I'm still working on it. I am definitely going to have to run this site a bunch more in my Gila. But in the meantime, I'm going to take this back to Dodixie, and we are going to leave it as such. So far, no Vexer to work. That's 2 sites, 2 failures. Boo. We're going to let this wrap up before we go, but I'm going to wrap the video up there. I am going to give away the active armor rep Gila, the active armor rep Gnosis from the previous video. So if you'd like to get your hands on those, shoot me a comment down below and let me know why I should give it to you. And at the end of that, I'll give it to somebody here in the next couple of days. So also I'm planning on, I'd like to do a stream. I'm thinking Friday or Saturday. Follow me on Twitter if you're interested in watching that. I'll post there before I go live, a few hours at least before I go live to give people a chance. And as soon as I know, I'll post it there on Twitter. My Twitter information is available in the description for this video. And other than that, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching me try to make a Vexer work and you see the fails. This is kind of a peek behind the curtains, so to say, on how I try to find fits that work. But that's going to be it, guys. If you did enjoy this video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe for more tutorials, guides, and future content. As always, take care, and I'm out of here.